A businessman will travel 500 miles from his house in order to reach El Paso, Texas. Which inequality can be used to find all possible values of the time t it will take him to reach El Paso in hours if he goes at least r miles an hour? Okay, so he's going to go at least r miles an hour. Now here are our four choices, and we're going to start off with rate times time equals the distance. Putting it in letters, r for the rate, t for the time, and d for distance. Okay? Now, what is the distance? It tells us the distance is right here. So in place of the distance, we're going to put what? 500 miles. Okay? And then to solve this for time, I have to divide by the coefficient of time, which is the r. R is what we're going to divide both sides of the equation by. Both sides will be divided by r. Now it'll give us time over here equals 500 over r. Now, if you see at least r miles per hour, so the speed is at least r miles an hour. Now, if your speed is greater than r miles an hour, because it's at least that, but if it's greater than that, then your time's going to go down. For instance, if r was 1, you'd have 500. If r is 2, you wouldn't have 500. You would have 500 divided by 2, which is 250. So as r goes up, t goes where? Down, from 500 to 250. If r is 500, if you raised r up all the way to 500, then t would only be 1. So as r gets bigger, t gets smaller. So when you say r is at least r miles an hour, we're going to say r is going to be bigger than or equal to what it used to be. So r is increasing, so the time does what? The time does what? It goes where? Down. Okay, so we're saying the time goes down because r is greater than or at least r miles per hour. Okay, so the time goes down. So of these four equations here, we're going to have to pick this one.